Hi, Mommy. I brought you into the studio today to make a Mother's Day keepsake, and I wanted to ask you some of the questions that I've never asked you before to get your advice on life and being a mother and having me as a daughter for Mother's Day. Did you want to say anything back to me, like a thank you, or first before we
like
start?
Like a normal progression of a conversation?
Did you want to acknowledge the fact that I brought you booked here, booked $300 to spend on you?
That was so thoughtful of you. I'm excited, a little nervous. Can't imagine what you're gonna ask.
My first question is kind of easy. It's, what is one of the hardest life lessons you've ever learned and you haven't told me?
So I was a teen mom, and I think all the judgment that came with that I had to walk through and trust that I had a vision for the both of us, even if no one else could see it.
We're like 30 seconds in and there's already tears. That's cute. Okay. Looking back, what would you have done differently as a young adult?
So I'm actually pretty proud of the mom that I was. Am I allowed to say that? Or does that sound unhumble? Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually pretty proud of the mom that I've been. I've always tried to forge forward, and I just really hope that that's something, actually it is something that I know that you guys have seen and you guys are doing the same way. I can't say that I have any regrets. I've never taken no for a no.
Okay, then if you enjoy how you mothered so much, then what is a tip that you would give me when I reach motherhood?
So especially being the mother of a daughter, making sure that your daughter knows how to say no, because a woman that can't say no is one of the most dangerous things in the whole wide world.
I do say no a lot. So you did that well. Oh, okay. This is a good one. What qualities do you think make a good partner and why?
For you, I think that because you are so strong, you and your sister are so strong, that a man that can appreciate an independent and strong woman is going to make a really good quality. Someone that knows that life is bigger than just them, so they believe in a higher power. That I think is going to make is a good quality in a man. And just somebody that knows how to enjoy life, but, always pushes forward at the same time.
Yeah. This stuff can be a blooper, but like when you say my man, reminds me of like Sexy Red. I go, my man.
Ew, I said my man? Did I say my man?
No.
Also, there's nothing sexy about Sexy Red.
I know.
Feral.
I know, but every time someone says my man, I'm like, my man.
Ew, stop.
Nasty. Anyways, okay. This is a good one, actually.
Oh, God. Okay.
What do you hope our relationship looks like in 10 years? I'll be 32 at that age.
How old will I be? I don't even know.
52? In
10 years from now, I hope our relationship is as close as it is today. I hope that we're not living in the same house, but that we're still in business together, that we still get to see each other often, and that, all of your dreams are coming true as well.
What values did Mom instill in you that you've passed on to me?
So Mom had a lot of integrity, no matter how much she had to, Mom didn't have a lot, but she gave everything that she did have to give. And I think we all watched her doing that. And I noticed that you kids do the same thing. You're always willing to help out, or even if it's share just your knowledge or your expertise, you're always willing to give. And that's definitely something that Mom, I think, instilled in all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we talk about her enough. We should more often.
Yeah, you want to do that right now on this podcast?
Nope.
No, me either.
Anyways, happy Mother's Day or whatever.
So I love that you brought me here today, and that all of this is going to be on, that you have this for the rest of your life. And I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, okay.
So what are some of your favorite memories of me being your mom?
Definitely just the outlook on life that you have, and you know, you could be in the worst possible situation and you would somehow find a way to like make it fun or find just the good in a very bad situation, and that you don't need a lot to be able to like lift up the spirit of people around you.
Oh my God, that's okay. That's so beautiful. That made me cry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Are you glad that I'm your mom?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have like a secret celebrity mom like that you rather would have been your mom?
Really? I really don't know. No.
That's good. Do you remember the time you drowned your fish?
I sure do.
Which, how the hell do you drown a fish? But
with some milk.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And your hermit crab. Do you remember that?
Sort of, yeah.
Reverse card.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The time you gave yourself bangs, or the time you turned your tummy into an Easter egg.
What?
And you colored all over it for Easter. And I came home and you were in a diaper and little pigtails, and you had drawn like polka dots and stripes all over your tummy.
I think that's innovation. That's actually why I started Khanna House Studios. You know, I was just creative from the very beginning.
Or the times that I would wake up from a nap and you'd colored the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a creative, you know, deep down inside of me.
Yeah, I think it was always in you.
Mm-hmm. 100%. I'm glad it manifested into canvas, not visual art.
Aw. Well, happy Mother's Day. No, you're supposed to say that shit to me.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. And thank you for coming in here.
Wait, can I tell more stories? It's like I live in an orphanage.
Yeah.
And there's like kids
running
in
around
rooms, and we communicate through like tin cans. And we're like, Nikela, you still awake? Across the hall. He's like, I can't sleep. And
Duck's snoring always.
Yeah, Duck's in her black bonnet. She wears this black bonnet to bed.
And she says it's to protect her hair. She doesn't do her hair ever.
It looks like she's a cupcake, and she just goes to bed like this.
And it's always flopped over.
And that's after her like 64-minute long nighttime routine that she just goes step by step and like finger paint herself with shit and a million expensive products. This is Mother's Day. That's what it's like to be a mom.
This is a more genuine reflection of Mother's Day.
This is what it's like to be a mom. It's essentially just like work as hard as possible so these kids can blood suck your money. And I live in TikTok. I live in TikTok is what I do.
For some. That's a generalization. That's not for all of us.
All right, we're talking about one. There's definitely one kid. There's
one
definitely
kid
one that loves, it's like you plucked her straight out of TikTok and stuck her in the middle of my kitchen. And she's like, I'm going to ferment this cacao pod that I had shipped over from Hawaii that like breaks all U.S. custom laws. And then she tells me how she's going to ferment it, right? And she says, well, I learned this from a Michelin star chef on TikTok. I'm going to put it in a dark, wet, damp corner, and it's gonna ferment. I said, no. Louis Pasteur says that shit's gonna mold. And I'm stupid because I'm not on TikTok, so I'm just dumb, you know? And 3 days later, this smuggled cacao pod is fuzzy.
Growing fur.
And it's like apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. And she's like, I don't know what happened. Well, I do. I know what happened, but you don't want to listen to me. This is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day all year round. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I did it 3 times. Yeah. 3 of them.
You made 3 distinct choices.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what I was thinking about last night? Each one of you is a little bit like me in different ways. You're like the little...
I would hope so.
I know. But it's kind of fun because like Nikhil's like the smart version of me. Like I'm smart, I think, right? Am I smart?
Yeah.
How about in geography?
In like people skills, you're very smart.
What about geography?
In like people skills.
Give me one geography question.
Oh, God.
And I'll crush it. Or a history question.
Okay. What's the capital of...
Tallahassee.
I was going to say Florida. I wasn't going to say Florida.
Okay, fine.
What's the capital of California?
California, Sacramento.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I learned that summer in India when I had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
That was...
Shit, I should have got a harder one.
Okay, do another one. I'm so good at this.
Okay, what continent is Pakistan in?
Asia.
You're actually not that bad. These are good, though. These are easy.
All right, give me another one.
Okay.
Give me a history question.
No, it's not a history question, but it's a geography question.
Okay, I got this. Let's go.
Where on a map is Sri Lanka, north or south of India?
I could feel my scalp getting tingly. That means I don't know. I'm gonna say I literally just got
You're a
tingles.
wizard, Harry.
I'm the cacao pod from the counter. I was just go with North. North.
Yeah, I think it is.
Gotta be right. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me what's one of your craziest memories with me. Psycho memories, borderline. Oh my God, traumatic maybe even.
There was this one time. Actually, I tell a story quite often because it was that just like ingrained in my brain.
Was it the gun?
No.
Oh.
No, this was when I know I did something bad, but like I just can't remember exactly what I did because I was doing bad shit constantly. And she was chasing me around the house with an object. And I believe it was a spoon because that was her object of choice, was like usually a wooden spoon, which I'm not gonna lie, the plastic ones hurt worse because they were usually, the ladle was like wider.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah. And in the house we lived in, we had tile floors, and I knew she was going to chase after me, and I just asked if she would please give me a fair start. And I was wearing socks, and socks and tile floors just don't match well. And you wouldn't even let me take my socks off.
No.
Before you chase me around the house and beat the shit out of me with a spoon.
DCF, is that you? Let's destroy my career right now. Ended it all. Well, that'll be in the. We'll cover that in the next edition of The Well, folks.
I just asked to be able to take my socks off. That's
why would I give you a running head start?
That's all I wanted.
It's not like the Kenyan track team, dude.
That's all I wanted.
No, it was fair game.
We were dodging furniture.
So there could have been like there's no better stories. Like, I'm sure we have something good, right? Did we do anything good ever?
You said traumatic, so that was
okay. Let's do something good. What's happened that was good? There's got to be a good something.
Well, all my birthdays were incredible. I mean, the birthdays were just like ragers.
You're the only kid that got birthdays.
Yeah.
One time we had this like knockoff like Dora the Explorer there, and her eyes were like 17 inches apart.
Yeah,
and like she was like, "What's up?"
Yeah, my birthdays were incredible.
Yeah.
They were a party for
keg parties.
Everybody.
Yeah, they were huge. It was insane. You always got that because you were everybody's baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you were the fun kid that we just like toted around everywhere. We all took you places. But I mean, I guess that's what you do when you're a parent. But like you were like,
like take care of me or something. You know?
Yeah, I was a kid, and you just always were there. You would always come with us everywhere, literally everywhere. Like everywhere.
It's a good memory.
I put you in that little
stroller.
No, first you have to go in the basket, and then
the basket
you'd go in the stroller. And then I made sure that the stroller, this is how ingenious I am. I made sure that the cup holders in the stroller were deep enough so that when I pushed you with a beer, it didn't spill on you. Yeah. Because I was always looking out. It was always good looking out. And then I remember pushing you around Sunfest, and like that beer bottle was wiggling, but you never got wet.
No.
That's what good moms do.
And I was there. So that
literally came everywhere with us.
That's good.
Like everywhere I went.
That's why I'm so well
I had to take
really.
you. Yes. I would be like, Mom, I got to go somewhere. And she's like, okay, get your baby. And I'm like, oh. You know, it's really funny. When I first had you, it was so funny. So I have Lily.
It was so funny.
And I was like so young, and I'm in my little hotel room, and I have at least 30 something friends. They all came to see you, and it was April Fool's Day. So
wait, hotel room? You mean you're... Did you have me in the middle of a rager?
I'm in a hospital.
You're a hospital bed?
Oh my God, that's true. I didn't have you in the hotel.
I was born at the Motel 6, guys.
That's true. It definitely was a hospital room.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
I was there.
Oh my God, that's terrible. So I have the baby, and all my friends came to see you and hang out, but then visiting hours were over, and then it was just you and me, and that's it. And I was like, oh shit, what do I do from here? So I got out of my bed and I wheeled you all the way across the room, because I was a little scared of you. So, but I watched you from my bed, just to make sure you were all right. And then you started like making little noises. You're like, rah, rah, rah. And I was like, oh God. And then you're like, and you was like escalating. I was like, oh no. And then you're like, and you started crying. So I was like, bam, I'm hitting this button, right?
Yeah.
And the nurse is like, can I help you? I'm like, your baby's crying. And that lady said, no, that's your baby. And I was like, oh, okay, well, so what do we do from here, you know? And then she came in and she stuck your face on my boob.
You know that they have like lactation specialists now in like American hospitals. Like when you have a baby, like, you know, they don't just like, they have lactation specialists. They have people who come and like teach you how to like live with the
Rosie
baby.
came and taught me how to, the next day when I brought you home and you pooped, you know, you pooped and it was so loud. And then I called Rosie. She came down with a cigarette dangling from her mouth. She didn't even have to flick it. She said, lifted your legs, bah, 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 and just put you back to normal, just like NASCAR quick. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own. And now, like, you can go to the bathroom all by yourself.
Yeah.
And feed yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like it just wins all around, you know? Yeah, we did all right, I think. We did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Here we are. That was great.
Happy Mother's Day.